Okay, we've now stripped or broken the top into manageable lengths, and that's what I first do in order to the first step of preparation. And we didn't actually in the first video talk about this one, which is a mixture of wool, I think it's Polworth wool and silk. And you can, it's an interesting top in as much as, because the silk hasn't been really blended in, it's probably only gone through the gill once or maybe twice. You can see the straightness of the silk, and you can also, it sort of highlights the preparation of top. Fact is, the top is, your fibre is all aligned in a straight line. All the short fibres have been taken out. All the fibres should be of the same length. Top doesn't indicate that it's going to be soft or a fine micron. It's the actual preparation. And we call top, this form of preparation, top, not roving. Roving can have a mishmash of fibres of different lengths, and they can actually be crossed and more of a mesh-like structure to their preparation. So we will push that one aside because it was just really to indicate the line of the fibres. So now what I'm going to do is to show you that this is starting to open up really nicely now. You can see the lines in it. And also this one is opening up. You can see the lines in this. So we'll take this one first. Because it's a finer micron, I'm going to spin something mid-range. And I'm going to show you how I will prep it for this particular single spinning or spinning of singles. So here's the length of the top. And I'm going to now strip it into even lengths and divide this thickness up. When we divide top, we pull it apart in the center here rather than starting at either of the ends. So pop your fingers through, and I tend to sort of just feel with my hands as to whether I've got an even thickness there, and it sort of feels the same to me, and then I will tear it down the strip. Okay, and then I'll do the same again. And tear it down the strip. Okay, now because I'm spinning, you know, not a super fine one from this preparation, but fine-ish, I might even strip it once more. Okay, slowly does it. And once again with this one. Okay. And when you're getting to the finer amounts, it's a good idea to do it slowly. If you get a little sort of taffling up at the end here, just take that off and lay them out. Okay. Now, so I will do exactly the same with this fibre, but I'm going to leave it a little thicker, and I would continue on to prep all of this in the same way. One of the things I haven't mentioned is, and I'll probably mention it more at the spinning wheel, is that I do think that top has got a direction to it, that when you run your hand along it, one way will feel slightly rougher than the other way. So this feels to me as if it's a smoother direction, this direction, than if I take my hand and go in this direction. This feels as if I'm going against the grain, like with velvet. So when I spin this, I will be spinning from this end. And there's a way of testing that exactly the same when we're sat at the spinning wheel.